With the Ukrainian-Russian war as a constant backdrop to the world, many things can seem frivolous. Fashion shows have always been absurd in concept. A bunch of rich people look at models wearing clothes the average person would have to take a mortgage out to afford. But Georgian fashion designer Demna Gvasalia for Balenciaga has used the runway to make a commentary on the war. Demna, who prefers to only go by his first name, himself is a refugee who had to flee Georgia at the age of 10 in 1993. Russia had begun to attack Georgia, just as it is doing now in the Ukraine. Demna says that the ongoing war hurts him, as one of the first places he went to after he fled Georgia was Odessa. The show was a commentary on Ukraine and climate change. The models catwalked in a snow globe, some visibly struggling to walk. Originally, the show was a critique of climate change and how someday soon snow may be something that is only heard of in stories and enjoyed through virtual reality, which is why all the models are wearing glasses. However, the struggle of the models quickly transformed into a metaphor about the war. Audience members sit comfortably in a crowd, watching those inside the snow globe struggle to stay upright. Much like the rest of the world is watching the war through the comfort of their home.
Коле не вкрите ганьбою.
The show began with Demna reading a poem from Ukrainian poet Alexander Oles and was left untranslated, as Demna said it was only for those who needed to hear it the most. In a letter, Demna said that the war had awoken a deep pain in him, one of being a forever refugee, and that, quote, triggered the pain of the past trauma I have carried in me since 1993, when the same thing happened in my country and I became a forever refugee. Forever, because that's something that stays with you. The fear, the desperation, the realization that no one wants you, end quote. The last two looks are a tribute to Ukraine, representing the flag colors. The yellow jumpsuit and blue dress, whose train blows in the harsh wind, contrast the previously darker themed looks. Demna has always had shows with political undertones, and while using a fashion show may seem like a strange place to make a commentary on the war, Demna says that he has already given up too much for war. To cancel the show would to have let Putin win. The war must stand with Ukraine in all aspects of life.